Does anyone know anything about the scenery, machinery, and special effects in the theater in medieval times? I do! Yeah!
I'm gonna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all the others waiting on a faraway shore.
This week on Studying History in Theater!
Scenery during the Middle Ages was sparse.
But the special effects were out of this world.
Literally! Most shows of the time featured scenery depicting heaven and hell.
Here we see mansions or fixed stages that were used during the time. You can see heaven and hell are very elaborately built.
Speaking of the fiery mouth of hell, mystery plays used stage machinery, including a trapdoor, or hell mouth, for the entrance of devils.
Hellmouths were machinery used to depict the entrance to hell and used fire effects to attempt to scare the audience.
Like fire, hellfire.
Also, flying machines were used for the entrance of angels. And used for resurrection scenes. Now, let's talk about a special man. No, it's not your father. It's the Master of Secrets. The Master of Secrets was in charge of all of the machinery, or the secrets, used in the medieval theater. So he would be in charge of all of the fire machines, the trapdoors, and all of the machines that made people fly during plays in the medieval times. Today, we might call the Master of Secrets a stage manager, or a technical director. Hey, what did people in medieval times do for sound effects?
Medieval stagehands would create many different sound effects, such as earthquakes by rolling stone balls on a wooden framework, bird songs by passing sound through pipes in water,
And the voice of a mysterious brazen head.
A brazen head was something found in medieval lore. It was a disembodied head that could answer any questions and served as an oracle.
I am Oz, the great and powerful.
Oh! I didn't see you there, but I do have something to tell you. You might remember a little thing about pageant wagons from last week's episode. Well, some pageant wagons only had one story, and those would be used for scenery. The actors would act on stage in front of them, and the side of the pageant wagon would be used as a backdrop. The more you know.
While pageant wagons were considered movable staging, fixed staging consisted of set mansions in a row, and the audience would move place to place to see the scenes.
Here's a fact. Scenery was usually found on top of pageant wagons. There would be chairs, tables, and props for the actors to use.
Wow, I learned a lot. Now let's go put on some medieval theater.
I'll build the hell mouth.
Studying History in